What's going on, YouTube family? How are we doing? Hope you've all had an incredible week. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about what I think about ICT. A lot of people always ask me the question, and even more so lately, and I think that's because, various people in the industry with big audiences, Hannah, Mike, Raphael, many other people are slowly pivoting towards the ICT content, and a lot of people are seeing great success with that. People with an audience, naturally when they share something, people automatically want to go and check it out. I've never watched a single ICT video in my entire life. I've not looked at any of the ICT stuff, and why some of the dick riders that I'm sure will appear may say that everything that I trade is from ICT and he's the GOAT. I'm not disputing that. The guy may be very goated. I can't attest to if ICT is exactly the same or if Smart Money Concepts is a rip-off of his content. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I don't plan on watching it. You know why? I have an edge. It works very well. I don't want to start going down a rabbit hole where I'm looking to change all my shit and watch new videos and gain new information and gain new knowledge to completely fuck myself in the arse. That's what she said. Based on reviewing a video for you guys. But what I can do is I can give you my honest views on what you should probably do based on my experiences in this industry and errors I've made in my own journey. More knowledge that I went after this year on the representation of I need more knowledge to make more art, to have better results, to be able to trade more capital, was one of the biggest mistakes I made this year. A lot of people that ask the question of what do you think about ICT are people that are still searching for a strategy or have a strategy, but maybe they've gone on a losing streak. Maybe they've taken L's and they can't quite understand. They're seeing these people flocking towards ICT. They're asking why they go into ICT. What do they need ICT for? Oh, maybe I need to go to ICT. I want to ask you all something and I want you to answer this. If you had a strategy that was making you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6% per month, every single month, right? And you were scaling your capital and you had 7 figures plus, would you be asking me, what do I think about ICT? The answer is no. You wouldn't, would you? You wouldn't be asking me what I think because you wouldn't care. My best advice is if you have an edge and it works, and you have a trade plan and it works, and in back testing, things are going really well, your problem does not lie with your edge, so do not go and look at ICT's content. Stick with what you have and work on this. The mindset and understanding the emotions are likely what's holding you back. However, you think because other people are flocking elsewhere that you need to flock elsewhere, you need to go and check it out. And what you'll do is you'll find yourself down a rabbit hole where you now no longer have any confidence in an edge, you have no trading plan, and you still haven't worked on this. And then what you'll do is you'll build a trading plan, you'll get an edge from ICT, you'll be like, yeah, now I've got it. You still won't have worked on your mindset and the self-image and the inner dialogue, and you'll go down that rabbit hole again. And guess what? You will continue on that journey, embarking on a journey of searching for something new, until you get to a point where you either give up because you think this is not working and I'm going to quit, or you do the work on your mindset. And it's why I've been such an advocate of mindset on this channel, and it's why I continuously still push the mindset content, because it was the biggest change for me was when I actually did the digging on my mindset. And I am by no means a neuroscientist, neurologist, or whatever you want to call it. I am very fascinated by how the mind works, and I'm still learning deeply on all the different things and emotions and triggers that we get as humans, which are natural. They're biologically wired into us. And I'm still understanding how my traits in trading, my self-image, the way I perceive things, the way I speak, all these different things have a direct reflection on the trader that I am and the trader that I'm becoming. So my best advice to answer the question on what I think about ICT is I think you need to rethink, why do you need to go and look at ICT?
It's Brittany, bitch.
If you have knowledge, if you have an edge, you don't need it. If you don't have knowledge, you don't have an edge, probably a great place to start. Go and check it out. And like I've heard before, the guy likes a little bit of a waffle. I like a bit of a waffle. There's nothing wrong with waffles. If you can get through the waffles, happy days. I also know there are many people who I believe have taken the content, repackaged it in a more simple way, and are helping many people out. And again, brilliant. This space shouldn't be so negative and toxic where we can't all get along. We're not against each other. If I take 20 grand out the market today, it doesn't stop you from taking 28 grand out the market tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day. But we see it as traders like, what do you mean you're successful? You took 50 bags? You took my 50 bags, bro. And everyone goes at each other with like pitchforks and that, like they're going to batter each other. We're against the market and ourselves. So if someone's trading a certain way and you don't like that, shut up. And you think you're better than that person because you make a bigger RR. But that person could be trading 20 mil. You're still trading 100k. So they're 1 to 2 and you're 1 to 20. It's completely fucking irrelevant.
How dare you?
What are you trying to get out of it? Because again, you could go and get all this new knowledge and trade worse. I know people that are trading 7-8 figures that have far less knowledge than me, but are far greater trader than I am. And I could sit there and go, yeah, but I know more than you. Yeah, cool, bro, but I make more money than you.
No, God!
Become a little backtesting warrior, a little bitch that just backtests all day and doesn't actually trade live, and you think you're doing well, and you go live and you get humbled and you go back to your backtesting, and all you've done is created a loop in your head where you just repeat the same thing, and your mind, in your comfort zone, is like, oh, we'll just be a backtester forever. Yay. Said no one ever. There are times where you have to understand the neural pathways in your brain that you work, right, constantly, are why you do the things that you do. So take, for example, let's say you've got a field of grass, right? Or you're on a walk. You'll have the path, right, on the walk where it will be probably flat grass, maybe muddy, because the same constant path is being walked, right? And the grass is flat, it's unable to grow, blah blah. That's the same as our mind, right? Where, let's say you're not sticking to your trade plan, right? Your trade plan says this, but you catch yourself when you do your ASR every time you're against your plan. But if you keep walking that same path, eventually that's just a neural pathway that just becomes normal. Just like getting in a car, drive, brushing my teeth in the morning, bosh. Washing, hopefully some of you wash your ass, it's normal, right? It becomes the same. The only way to stop that is to stop walking on that piece of grass, right? So stop doing that action, whatever the action is, I'm just using an example, and then you go and walk a new path. And walking that new path from, say, being a disciplined trader who sits and waits and has the criteria and won't push the button, and as hard as it wants to be to push that button, it doesn't fit your plan and the FOMO's kicking in and you don't hit it, that's going to build a new path. And over repetition, the path here, the grass is now starting to grow, right? Because it's not being walked all the time. The grass is growing and that's disappeared and there is a new path. You want to build those neural pathways of the right habits. Rewire what a disciplined, consistent trader looks like, what a disciplined, consistent businessman looks like, or businesswoman, or business owner, or whatever it is. Rewire those things and you'll start to see how they all have the same traits, and they're the traits that you're not implementing because you can't be asked, because you think it's the strategy or the edge or the trading plan. So you're going to seek new strategies or edges or trading plans, when really the neural pathway, the problem, you're not addressing because it's within you and your egos may be involved, which normally it is, and you don't want to be like, oh, my pride or my ego is going to get hurt here. Put that shit aside, do the inner work, and actually ask yourself, what version of you do you want to be? If you're just obsessed with finding new ways to trade and new pretty patterns and understanding every move in the market because you think you're going to get some kind of gold star, let me stop you there. You're going to get no gold star, bro, because nobody gives a shit how much you know. All it comes down to at the end of the day is, can you make money from the market? So asking people like me or anyone else what I think about this community or that community or this person or that person isn't really the kind of questions you want to be asking. You want to be asking better questions. I'm not out here bashing. Hopefully that helps in some way, shape or form. Other than that, guys and girls, I am going to be taking the rest of the year off from YouTube, so I won't be posting now until the new year. Only reason being is I haven't had a proper break in like the last couple of years, and I just want to have some time off with the fam. I just want to chill out. The next video won't be posting until sort of January, probably the first week of Jan, and it will be a podcast. And in the new year, I'm just going to work out what route to take the channel. I think I may be dropping down to fortnightly videos, just so I can spend more time editing and putting more information into videos. Sometimes if my week's busy, I may rush videos slightly to get one out for you all on a Sunday. And obviously, because again, as I've said, it's just me doing everything, and I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I am a trader. I'm also looking at other business options. I'm also trying to learn and grow myself. I'm also a partner. I'm a parent. So I have a lot going on. So sometimes the videos may be a little bit rushed, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be putting videos out half-assed. So from the new year, I think I'm going to be going to still Sunday 9 AM, but it may be fortnightly videos. So just bear that in mind. I appreciate obviously everyone that supported the channel this year. It's been incredible. The growth's been mad. Hit numbers I didn't think I'd hit as quick, and I have. So I'm very gassed with that, and I appreciate all of you. I hope you all have an incredible Christmas, incredible New Year. Catch you all in the new year. Peace and love, gang.